The following is a paid commercial interruption.
Space, the last frontier. Today robots roam our neighbor planets, finding information and searching for life. One of these robots was a Phoenix Lander. Some of the things we will talk about today are the Phoenix Lander's history, its parts, and how we Canadians help build it. We hope by the end of this program you will see how great these robots are and open up your wallets to help us Canadians build the greatest probe the world has ever seen. Now, let us talk to the Canadians who brought the Phoenix to life.
We, the University of Arizona, originally proposed the idea for the Phoenix Lander in 2002 for the Mars Scout competition. We thought that we could use existing parts and instruments from the failed probes Mars Surveyor 2001 lander and Mars Polar Lander. We thought that this would reduce the cost. Eventually, after months of research, NASA selected us in August 2003 to develop what would become the Phoenix. With help from the Canadian Space Agency, we built the Phoenix quickly. In 2005, NASA gave us the go for launching the Phoenix in August 2007. The day came fast, and before we knew it, we were in Cape Canaveral, Florida, for the launch. I think that we were all feeling the pressure that August 4th, but the launch went off without a hitch.
Clock stopping in work. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Main engine start. 2, 1, 0. And liftoff of the Delta II rocket with Phoenix, a distant science outpost species clues to the evolution and the polar region of Mars.
The Phoenix landed successfully on Mars on May 25th, 2008, and I just remember getting out the champagne bottle and celebrating. I know that you are probably wondering why we sent the Phoenix to Mars. Well, there were a multitude of reasons. We launched the Phoenix to see if microbiologic life was possible, if water was possible, and to learn more about the ice. Sadly, on November 2nd, 2008, we lost contact with the Phoenix after ice damaged its solar panels. We learned all we could from the Phoenix, but it's time for us to learn more about the Red Planet, and I personally believe it is time for Canada to build its own probe and send it to the Red Planet. We need you though. The Phoenix cost $420 million to build, and the new probe could cost far more. So please, open up your minds and your hearts to this idea. You don't need to give a lot, just do your part as a Canadian.
Heard it from an expert. We need your money to make this probe a reality. Please, call the numbering across the bottom of your screen and do your part. Plus, if you call right now and donate $20 or more, we will give you a free Canadian Space Agency t-shirt. If you just pay shipping and handling. If you are still not convinced, we still have one more expert on the line that also worked on the Phoenix Lander, Bob Whitefield.
When I got asked to work on the Phoenix, I didn't know what to say. For me, working on a spacecraft had been a dream since I was a little kid. This 5.5 meter long, 2.2 meter tall machine was no joke. I helped build the robotic arm, which was the part that we used to analyze Martian soil and ice. It was 2.35 meters tall and was made out of aluminum that could reach about half a meter into Martian soil. We also added a camera at the end of the arm by the shovel, which would provide pictures of the Martian soil. Luckily, I also got to consult how the Phoenix was going to communicate information back to us from Mars. We decided that it would communicate back to Earth on a radio spectrum called X-band during the cruise phase of the mission. It would then send ultra-high frequency links while on the surface of Mars. We would communicate with it through antennas at Goldstone, California, Madia, Spain, and Canberra, Australia. When I was done with all of the communications, the Canadian Space Agency called me and said that they needed help building the meteorological station. The meteorological station was used to calculate daily weather and seasonal changes. It was also used for calculating wind speed and direction. It would do this by using temperature and pressure sensors, plus a laser reflection tool. This meteorological station cost $37 million and was not included in the $420 million budget. I hope that you can see how much money these probes cost and will be willing to give a little, because it could do a lot.
We hope that you learn about the Phoenix Lander today. All about its history, parts, and what the Canadians did for the Phoenix Lander. We hope that you see what an impact robots have to the space industry, and hope you are willing to open up and help out with the donation so that Canada can build its own probe to explore Mars. And remember, if you donate $20 or more, you will get a Canadian Space Agency T-shirt completely free if you pay shipping and handling. Call the number at the bottom of your screen. Again, that number is 555-555-55555.